Hello there and welcome to day number 5 of the 100-day video challenge that I have set for myself. This video series is all about taking imperfect action, and it is me just recording myself unedited. Even though I said that yesterday, I'll probably add in some edits. We'll see how it goes. Basically encouraging myself and others to take steps towards the things that we want to achieve. Mine being that I want to be a full-time online content creator, which funnily enough includes creating said content. So today we are at the very end of a very big weekend. You may hear in my voice I'm a little bit at the end of the day, but we are still here. I have still pressed record on the camera and we are taking action. I feel like this is one of the most important parts of whenever we're trying to do something that we've said that we want to do or we've felt that we need to do, is actually when we feel that resistance to just take some small step. Because I find that once I get into the thing, and I don't know if this is the same for you as well, once you start the thing, it's less hard to continue to do it than what it was to initially just get started. So this is your call to action to take at least a little tiny step of action into something that you've been procrastinating on. I'd love to hear in the comments what things you've been held back with or been holding yourself back from, and what sort of small steps could happen in regards to helping you take your steps forward. It doesn't have to be big. Like, if your goal is to lose X amount of weight, it might just be putting on your running shoes. Like, that's the sort of scale that I mean by taking it down to small. Because once the running shoes are on, then it's like, okay, it gets your mind ready to do an activity, or even just to go for a walk, maybe just go up a flight of steps, just something small. And then acknowledging yourself for actually doing the thing. Like, after each video I do of these, I send it to my friend and just say, hey, I did it today. If you've got someone that you could do that with as well, definitely helps to stay accountable. And it's like the extra reward on top. And in doing these actions as well, I find that the most important part truly is that when you set an intention and you take action, what you're doing is you're showing up for yourself. Of all the people, like, we've got friends, we've got family who all, like, they love us as we are and that sort of thing, but they're not with us all the time, like every single moment of the day, whereas we're with ourselves every day and every minute. So building that trust in ourselves, I think, is very important, and I feel like that's what these little actions actually compound into creating a really good bond with ourselves that sometimes we don't allow ourselves to do, usually because we're in such a survival mode where we're trying to do everything for everybody else, or work's just busy so we're tired, or like we're pulled a million different ways. But we can actually take some small tiny bits of time for ourselves, which then can lead into longer bits of time. Maybe it just starts off with like a minute to yourself and then builds up to, I get a half an hour to myself to just do whatever I want to, or to be present for myself, sort of thing, if that makes sense. So once again, I would love to hear what small steps you would love to take, or what goals that you've got, and feel free to ask any questions. I've done a lot of different things, and I've got knowledge. I just am not sure how to articulate them yet, and how to share them in a way that's truly interesting for people. But I'll get there, and that's through doing these asking questions and showing up every day. Thank you so much again for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you again.